Hello and welcome to Let's Play Call of Cthulhu with T the Writer. I have been waiting to play this for such a long time because my computer exploded. I had to go buy a new computer, get it all set up. It came with its own capture software and all that good stuff. I'm sure my microphone probably sounds a little bit strange because it prioritizes the game over my voice, and I can't seem to sync a voice recorder at the same time, so I apologize, but I'm so excited because I can't wait to get into this. Call of Cthulhu, Enter Madness. I saw the very beginning of this game a long time ago with CJU Games. I really like his stuff. He plays a lot of scary games. And I'm not really a Let's Player, but I want to get the practice in because I think it would be fun to do now and then. And I'm really a big fan of Lovecraftian stuff. So, let's see. New game. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a new case to lift him out of his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. If I am mad, it is a mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Howard Lovecraft. Ugh. Ugh. Well, we are right into it, aren't we? Ugh. Man, you can't just start at 11, man. You're not gonna have anywhere to go. We're already going through the entrails and muck of creatures from the deep sea in a prison in a cave somewhere. How can you make it any scarier? This is 10 seconds in, man. Okay, WASD to move. Oh. The mouse is really sensitive. Hang on, I might have to adjust that actually. Controls. Camera sensitivity. Let's turn that down a bit. Yes. Much better. Ugh. Crouch. Press Control. Okay. Okay, is it space? Is it click? Is it enter? Can I not do anything with it? Do I have to not be crouching? I guess it's just chained up. Okay. How about this way? Ah. It looks kind of funny. I feel like the fog filter is over all the graphics. It looks kind of strange. What's this? Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Because you can't see them, stupid. Ah, here's a lantern. When an object can be picked up, press E. Ah, much better. Much better. Anything? Oh, not what I had in mind. Not what I had in mind. Let's go back this way. What did I see over here? Oh, it's bolt cutters. You cannot introduce deep ones 2 minutes in, so we'll hope that was like a fish or something. And yes. There we go.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Oh dear. Who am I following? I feel like we started in medium rest here. Is that a killer whale?
What a putrid offering.
Yeah, no kidding. Bleh. man. Offering, huh? What are you eating? Hello?
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Hold down up. Oh, shift. Okay. Hello?
Behold,
Oh, that can't be good.
everything has already been written.
Ugh.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Okay. That didn't do any good. And that guy's dead. Oh no. It's the worm that walks. Run away. Oh. Oh, it was all a dream.
I hate whiskey.
New place discovered. Pierce Investigations Agency. Journal. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different and unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Oh, and just real quick, I know we're a few minutes in, but I'm not going to say hello and goodbye every 20 minutes. I'm just going to play big chunks of this game and slice it up into like 20-minute parts for you guys to enjoy. So I'm not quite that professional yet. What is that? Where is that coming from? Yeah, can we turn that off? Thank you. Oh, the roaring 20s. Let's see, State Street, looking towards the... Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth.
I'm from New
I'm
York.
calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Whoa. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Oh, wow. There's a lot more to this than I thought. 40%, 40%. Oh, okay. This is set up like the Call of Cthulhu tabletop game. It's set into percentages. So like strength, if you come across like a big rock that's blocking your way, you need like a 50% strength rating or better to move it. You know, this guy would not be strong enough to move it with a 40%. Or one of the other systems is like, you want to move that big rock, you got to roll a 40 or lower in order to successfully move it. So it's one of those two things. Either way, higher numbers are better. So how many points do I have to play with? Oh, 8 character points. Okay, so we got medicine. Represents your medical knowledge to increase your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem is at 10%. Occultism is at 0. Well, we're screwed already. Represents your knowledge of occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. That might be very useful. Eloquence is for influencing those around you by the power of speech. Investigation represents your investigating talents. I'm a detective, and my investigation percentage is 40. Great. So not that talented, in other words. Alright, well, I feel like strength is kind of useless because if we're going to be fighting more than cultists, then we're already doing it wrong, you know? Spot hidden sounds really useful. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. 2 CP needed for the next level. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, so that's a 3 out of 5 now, I guess. And then improving psychology improves their chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Well, there's no reason for us to have occultism yet, or medicine for that matter, so spot hidden because we're a detective, and maybe psychology? Okay, and then we got 2 points left. 2 CP needed for the next level. I'm not going to spend them just to spend them, so why don't I leave this like this with 2 floating, that way we can level them up later. Validate? Or do we have to spend them all? We might have to spend them all. Oh, it's twice as hard to learn occultism as it is to... Or no, that's already set up. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Just so we've got some points in something. So validate is... Character creation. Do you really want to validate this character points distribution?
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors.
Oh.
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
That's a lie.
You know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you used to...
Bye.
I'm coming.
When your secretary makes threats, you know it's not good.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem.
It's Colonel Mustard.
And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You came to me.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Colonel
Stephen
Mustard.
Webster, industrialist and art collector.
Oh.
All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
You are an old
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead.
Oh.
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Okay. Ugh.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Your notebook details your current objectives. Examine the painting. Examine the Hawkins file. Well, by the looks, she's running mono black, which is very strong, but far too slow to keep up with the red ramp decks. I'm sorry. She was a suicide. Oh, I gotta hold it.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
New occult element. Pierce, Clues, Darkwater. The painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks it is linked to the death of his daughter. Okay. Darkwater is places in occult. Oh, okay, so it'll keep track of that for me. Inventory. The Lost Battalion. 1918. Grave the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Oh, so he's a World War I survivor, and this is about 2 years later. No wonder he's so fucked up. Okay. In fact, isn't there a calendar? Yeah. October, yeah, that's almost exactly 2 years later. And they didn't exactly have nice psychiatrists in the roaring 20s, so he is suffering for it.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label, some of it's unreadable. I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. So she married into the madness. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. I'm guessing this is Simon. That would make this Charles, and then that's her, Sarah. Can I zoom in on any of this? The shanty. Love it. Oh, rotate. Oh, well, that doesn't really help, does it? Okay.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Oh, unlocked answer. You shouldn't take this painting lightly. Something's not right with the story. Where did she live? Oh, well, I have an unlocked thing. That's probably because I have good... whatever it was, the interacting with people skill.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears.
An arsonist?
I think your daughter is sending you a message.
About
That's
an
what I
arsonist.
believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Who sent it and why? I read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
But she wasn't
She
crazy.
never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
But she wasn't crazy.
What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
So she wasn't crazy, but she had visions. Okay. Something's not right. Investigation / professional. Something's not right with this
Her
story.
husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile.
She was a painter.
I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You think a fire started in the dining room and spread fast enough to kill everybody? That probably means there was an accelerant or something to make the whole damn house go up in flames before anybody got out. Yeah, something's going on. So what's Warehouse 36?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
There might be post offices in the underworld. Where did she live? Darkwater?
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
That's all the information I need, I guess.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Calm down, man.
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
A man in my situation. Did you know about me before you got here? And if so, why? I was probably at the bottom of this guy's list when it comes to investigations. So, why does he know about me before he got here? Anyway, I was exploring this before I was rudely interrupted by the phone and Colonel Mustard over there, so... What's that?
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now the effect is wearing off. Oh, I took them with me. Okay. Well, at least I've got a wide variety of interests. Bugs, architecture. Oh god, what have I been obsessing over? What's this here? I mean, yeah, this is Boston, but what is all... Oh, there's a...
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Why? What is it?
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Boston hit by most severe blizzard in years. Snow paralyzing traffic. Prohibition. What does that say? January 16, 1919, momentous day in the world's history. Yeah, that didn't last for very long. A liquor prescription stub. October 30th, 1918. So as soon as he got back, he was starting to drown himself. Boston Strangler escapes from state mental ward. Lots to see here at Saturday's 4-H day. So these are, maybe he had like a heyday for a while where he was tracking people down and doing like really important cases. But clearly he has fallen on hard times. He has a book all about California and Alaska. Not two subjects you'd think you'd stick in the same book, but you know. And I know I'm kind of farting around, but this is kind of the part of the games that I enjoy, is figuring out and like opening all the sock drawers and everything, you know. Certificate of membership to the Wentworth Agency.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Why not? Wentworth's United States Detective Agency. On December 5th, 1918. So he's been a detective for about 6 years after he got back.
I used to be an avid reader.
About California and Alaska, apparently, because that book is everywhere. Dude, you've got like 9 copies of the same book. You can't tell me you were an avid reader. Oh, what do we got here? Oh. Okay, didn't want me to have anything in there. What's this? Oh. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all the illnesses known in the civilized world. Really, every single one. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Okay. Yeah, and I took that with me. Medicine, progression. View the character sheet. Medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment? Really? So I guess that character screen was my only opportunity to like start them out. But I guess that improved me by 2%? That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Yeah. Oh, is this me?
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Depends on who you ask. The 77th Division of the 2nd Platoon. So he was freaking infantry. He was right there with all the shooting. Okay, he's got a globe. Can't read any of that. Doesn't want me to go through the door. Oh. Have a drink, don't drink. Have a drink. You've earned it. I also have a tattoo on my hand, which I noticed. What? That was weird.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Moby Dick does not fit any of those categories. So where is this book I'm looking for?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
Ah.
But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Why? Darkwater has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. Oh, okay. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs pull you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts. A rock painting found in a cave in Darkwater. Interesting. Okay.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed the case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Case solved. So is that gonna be... Where's that gonna be then? Inhabitants. Okay, deceased. Sarah Hawkins. He was 11? Oh, that's awful. Places. Darkwater. So where did that file go then? I took it. I don't know where it went. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. Can I get into the desk? No. Oh, did I miss a filing cabinet?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me for weeks after the investigation had been closed. I imagine you get a lot of cheating wife cases and you probably got sick of it. Isn't that always the case for private detectives? They get a few too many cheating wife cases and they lose faith in their profession. Ah, here we go. Knowledge. Case closed. Case solved. Learning medicine. Took the pills with me. Okay. Well, all the little doobly-doos have been looked at, so I guess we leave. To Darkwater.